I'm taking notes.
Okay, and we're just gonna hop straight into it. I'm gonna do a quick pause and then unpause. And okay, it's gonna play a bit of a speed up game. So we got SAS from yer6 in the blue here, playing as, I believe that's the French. It is, with their teammate who is playing HRE. We got Spitfire in the reds, and over on the other side we have Zardarsko. I'm just gonna call him Zardar, playing as China.
I love it. Love to see it.
Interesting choice. They're going to be in the yellow, and their teammate Zumez also playing the French.
Is it Zoomez or Zoom Easy?
I'm going to go with Zumez.
Okay.
You can call him Zoom Easy if you like, though. And just in case people are watching this on YouTube or something, we were covering the other semi-finals, which finished before this one, and this is just game 3. So if you're watching this YouTube channel, we didn't cover game 1 and 2. But I do believe that was covered by Jones88. So I will put details for that in the video description if you're interested in watching games 1 and 2. And we're going to take a quick look at the whole map right now. So French&HRE versus French-China, that is not matchups I would have expected to see in this event.
Then again, the two of us at least haven't seen as much English as I feel like a lot of people were expecting. That may have been on the other side of the bracket, though.
True, I think the only English we saw was the English players losing, if I remember correctly. So yeah, people are just not favoring English in this event. I guess they don't like Rus offers heavy archer play in feudal, along with the benefit of you have a lot of extra scouts to do early harass. And that seems to be like the big benefit.
Yeah. And we've definitely seen almost every game with at least one French player, if not a French player, on each team, just because of the strength of the Royal Knights and regeneration while raiding.
Yes. Yeah, knights are incredibly strong in feudal, and especially in 2v2s where they have a lot of options to bounce back and forth, but the maps are actually quite short, so knights can just kind of like get in your opponent's face very quickly. And yeah, both players have to essentially wall up and play turtley to defend against knights.
Yeah. I will say, though, we have seen extremely fluid games so far. Like, not a lot of slow-moving, turtling gameplay.
Yeah, and we've definitely seen a lot of variety as well. Like a lot of people actually coming up with some really interesting ideas on how to counter the knights.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like dark age and like very early feudal aggression onto like
Hmm.
the French players' gold, just to kind of
Especially
shut
when there's
down.
especially when there's a forward gold mine, which I don't think we have this time, do we?
No, oh, we're seeing Imperial Academy come up.
Love it, love it. Got to get that nice tax income doubled.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. You get that extra eco, and
Mhm.
you know we're seeing like I guess the equivalent on the HRE side. We're seeing the Ark and Chapel
Mhm.
coming up. And the funny thing here, like the difference between like there's one Ville on SCO side building their age up, and there is 4 on the side of Spitfire. They're going up at about the same rate.
China famous for having very small construction companies. Just you want a building built, one person shows up, builds the whole thing in a day.
Apparently so. Alright, we have a bit of our early scout harass coming in here. Yer6, they definitely have the extra scout numbers, so they're going to be able to push Zuma's off the gold. They
Fully
pick.
off gold.
Oh, they pick off
Beautiful.
one of Zuma's scouts as well. Oh, that's a big
So
deal.
good.
Alright, Zuma's hits fuel. Do they have gold? They do have enough gold to get a
Oh,
knight, so
on the back gold too. This is how you bully a French player.
Yeah, you just hit them with like lots of scouts early on. You
Yeah.
keep them from getting too much gold. Actually, interesting. This also forces a lot of vills onto gold because
Mhm.
if you think you're going to potentially lose vills or have like the harass be forced to pull them off, then you just throw lots of vills at it, which kind of throws the entire economy out of whack. Like we're seeing Zuma's actually
Yeah.
having not enough food really to keep up with the night production.
Yeah. A lot of people at this point in the game's life cycle have very well practiced builds, but I don't feel like a lot of people have very well practiced builds that assume 4 scouts being sitting on top of your main gold.
Yes, that is a very good point.
Barbican going up. Zarda going straight into the Song Dynasty.
Nice, nice. I like it. Gonna see some, possibly some like Zugnu plus, or was it Chugnu? I can never remember.
It's the ZH sound in Chinese is very similar to both of those, so I think both work.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna see early pressure from that. They
Yeah.
are extremely
Okay.
powerful in feudal. And what we're seeing from Spitfire, is he going fast castle? We're actually seeing a lot of
Oh
idle
wow.
villagers right
Yeah.
now. Those are gonna go to
Oh
berries.
no, run out of sheep. Oh,
But they're still gonna get the boost from the Archon Chapel and these
yeah.
berries, so that's
That'll
still
get you
quite
to
nice.
castle.
So fast castle going up against Song Dynasty.
Blacksmith first for Zarda, which is another thing that makes me think Juganu, because they benefit so much from the attack upgrades with the triple attacks. Some pressure on Spitfire's gold, repelled by SAS's Knight.
Yep. Yeah, Zumez. Alright, still putting some pressure on, but SAS. Yeah. They're just gonna cover for their teammate. And this is something really nice as well. Like, we've seen a bit of this, but this is like a really good example of like SAS basically was like, I'm immediately gonna go defend my teammate.
Mm,
Because that's kind of like where the pressure is gonna come in. And Spitfire, oh, they just need the gold. It's all they need.
so close. Oh, 3
And
villagers there.
bringing a lot of villagers over? Are they? I don't know what the
Just
plan here
defending the
is.
mid, I think. Yeah, they'll be fine.
Alright, SAS clears that up.
But
There
the
is?
Jukunu are on the way, streaming across the map one at a time, single file.
Okay. A single knight from SAS gonna harass this gold, pull all of those vills off, and now they're gonna go back. That's a lot of idle time though.
Yeah.
Alright, I see the Jugnu.
God, sometimes I almost wonder if it's worth it to like just build a tiny wall around your own gold just to keep them safe from knights specifically.
Yeah, like I've done something like that before, and I think that might be something we see like as an adaptation if 2v2
Mm,
becomes more like commonplace, is people will just be
yeah.
like, I'm forced to like defend my gold.
Yeah.
Because even like, let's say Dark Age walls to just defend against the early scout pressure as well.
Yeah.
Oh, we see another knight going down. So Zuma's actually losing a lot of their knights before this push really comes forward. But oh, Zugnu, oh, they're coming in. They're gonna get a bunch of vills. No, they don't really kill
Oh,
anything.
oh, they got one. Oh, they stopped the outpost. Well, one outpost.
Okay, they forced a bunch of cancels though, which is quite nice.
Yeah. But the knight is coming. They're gonna do minimum damage to it.
Uh, you say that.
No, they won't. They have the attack upgrade.
Oh, that's such a big
So,
deal.
so much of an impact.
Oh, it literally doubles their damage.
Yeah.
And there are spears nearby,
And the
so...
spears. Oh my god, that's a massacre.
Oh no, SAS just doesn't have armor. Did they
Wow.
even get a blacksmith? I don't see one. Oh no, there's one all the way at the back. which I think has the attack upgrade. Oh no, armor
And
would
here
have been
come the
so
rounds.
effective.
Well, it's the French free attack upgrade.
Oh, that's true. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
Apologies, chat. Yeah, you need the range upgrades because that is the thing. Especially look, like he has so much gold. Like he could actually easily afford this ranged defense upgrade. Because yeah, that literally halves the damage. Oh, are we gonna see the convert? Oh no, the knights,
Oh
they're gonna
no!
get pulled out.
Oh, that was
Oh,
so close.
that was so close. Yeah, there was a bit of panic of like, do I go in and try and kill the monk or do I
Yeah.
really
You
don't go
you
for
really
it?
have to pick one. You have to pick one and commit to it.
Yeah, okay, so we see Rams coming up.
Yeah.
And interestingly, so, you know, I know some people that play China at like a pretty high level, and they basically say, you know, this kind of feudal all-in push with China is like really bad in 1v1.
Yeah.
But if you have a substantial amount of knights along with
Oh
your
yeah.
archers and battering rams, it does definitely change things. And, you know, Castle Age is up, but what's that gonna do in this
Yeah.
situation? And here's like the funny
Yeah.
thing about Zugner, right? Is because they attack uh so much, like they actually tear down buildings like relatively well.
Thanks, I guess.
They really are an anti-everything weapon. It's pretty incredible. Well, anti-everything without archer armor upgrades.
Yes, this is true. And
Yeah, I guess like if it's bad in 1v1, I wonder if the difference in 2v2 is being able to have an ally who can cause that kind of really early feudal pressure where China's just sitting back and adding the Barbican, going up to the Song Dynasty, and slowly starting to mass. Because the timing isn't that fast for a China push.
makes sense. Okay, they're actually getting damage on these knights.
Regnitz Cathedral is falling.
Yeah, Cathedral's gonna go down. And just like, yeah, 3 kills, like a spear pops out, dies immediately. And this might be it, actually. Like,
Yeah.
they're
There's
just...
just nothing to defend.
Oh,
I got caught. Oh, this should
alright. Yeah, archers will deal with that pretty well.
That's true.
Uh,
I still have that moment of panic whenever I hear the sound.
oh yeah, it's like a nuke in StarCraft 2, right? Like
Yeah,
the main damage is like mental and concentration.
except it's worse. It's like if a nuke converted your units. That's terrible.
Oh wow, yeah, it's even stronger. And yeah, that's
And they
game.
surrender. Wow. What a push, though.
That was a heck of a push.
Honestly, from both teams. Like, that early pressure as well, from Spitfire and SAS.
And the strongest team going into this event with Zarda and Zumas are going to go into the winners finals. So we actually have winners finals coming up next. So we can do that while the lower bracket continues to play itself out.
Fantastic.
And yeah, you look at that total unit count, yeah, just like so much. Like that's just like 110
Yeah.
population. And I think like a lot of that was just like a bunch of Jugnu, yeah. Like 60 military count right there at the end. Yeah, that was just one hell of a push.
I'm really happy with the quality of the games in the winners semifinal. No false sweeps. Just what you want to see.
Yeah, been good. And we've got some people in chat saying no Burgrave, and yeah, see people being like, yeah, like that was a bit of a mistake. But
Yeah.
these things happen. I mean, you're still in the event. You still got a lower bracket run to go through.
I guess.
So it's not over yet. But you know, that game was over. Like once those Jugnu, they do so well when they have like other things to go with them. Like normally they don't do enough. And yeah, actually the fact that they hit at that timing where ranged armor on like the knights wasn't up yet.
Yeah.
Like they were literally doing twice the damage they would do normally.
Oh, that's right. They were stuck playing HRE on Arabia because they'd won with it in the previous game. I wonder what they would have chosen if they'd had the option.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess like the thing there was fast castle, just like because the moment Zardar saw the fast castle, you can actually see it on this timeline. Like they're already starting to build a bit of a military, but the some moment you see like castle age come up, you're just like, right, my opponent has no resources to build things with.
Yeah, it's
So
the perfect time to push.
yeah, and that's what they did. So yeah, we're gonna go into the winners finals next.